Welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and our weekly whatever report where I ramble for an hour and you guys hang out with me, and I appreciate it. Not sure exactly what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to go. Dog is in here with me. I'm thinking he's going to maybe lay there and be good. We'll see. He seems like he's pretty content. Yeah, I could just really use something positive. So hopefully we're gonna, hang out and have a good time tonight, and see what you guys are doing. So we had my man GT Key tailgating early. Always appreciate sure. John was in here. He slid in ahead of Unruly by just a couple minutes, but he did. So he was 2 and Unruly was 3. Gordon was in the house. What is going on, Gordon? Yeah, everything is down. So, some things are starting to bounce back, but everything is down from crazy prices that it had. Hey, Phil, what is going on? There's my man Unruly. What's going on? He and I are enemies for a week. Or not. His Bulldogs are probably going to kick my Tigers, but Kansas beat Oklahoma today, so crazier things have happened. So we'll see. We will see. Not that Oklahoma is as good as Georgia, and that was at Kansas, but my Tigers, they got a puncher's chance. Hoping they're at least in the game in the fourth quarter. But yeah, otherwise, life could stop kicking my ass. That would be nice. That would be fucking fantastic for a day or two. But down from 21, but away up from 19. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I apologize in advance. I'm not sure how fluid I'm going to be tonight. I don't want to just go into a life sucks rant, which is what I'm in danger of doing. So, yeah, this is usually my just ramble and talk about stuff and, have a good time and talk about things I'm reading and things I'm watching and fun things. And tonight it's like, I want to scream. I'm ready for 2023 to see 2023 in the rearview mirror. Because it's literally taken every opportunity to kick my ass. And I'm just, yeah. There is, what is he got? A Green Hornet 1 from 1940 and a 9.4. Wow. Bid price is $4,100. That seems really cheap for 9.4 of anything from that age. So we'll stick to our topics here first. What are we drinking? I just grabbed one that I know I like, and it was still fairly full, and yeah, it was fairly random. I'll be honest. I've had this obviously before. I decided not to do. It's also just a bottled and bond, which means it's only 100 proof, which means it's not one of the stronger ones that I got, which is probably a good deal tonight. So that's what we're drinking. Coming up on the channel, there are some positives. Should be playing D&D tomorrow night. Should be, in theory, Tom put his other video out early, so we may even get Cash or Trash should happen fairly soon. My CGC books that I'd sent off, the Silver Age portion of my CGC order, I'd sent off books for that Tom Taylor signing, and I'd also sent off just some Silver Age books, silver/early bronze, vintage, whatever that level is called, pre-75. They should be back this week. maybe as early as FedEx is saying Monday, but usually that means Tuesday. I don't remember. I'll be honest. I never, like, when I do the CGC, I always ask for mail for post office because I know when the postman's going to be here and I can be here. In FedEx, I never know when they're going to show, and they don't do a good job of knocking on my door. And yeah, I don't particularly like dealing with FedEx when I have to sign for something. And some reason it's coming FedEx, and I could have swore I paid the little extra to get the post office. But anyway, it's going to be FedEx. Hopefully, I'm sitting right here. I'll be sitting right here, and I can get the guy either tomorrow, on Monday, or Tuesday. We'll see. And then hopefully, also, we're going to talk Deadly Class this week. I think. Maybe. I don't know. If Haley and Greg can both make it happen, we're going to talk Deadly Class this week. And I don't, like, lose my shit between now and then. There is. I don't particularly like FedEx. I like my UPS driver. She's really good. I don't have any trouble with the mail. I don't remember doing. I never do. I always purposely avoid doing FedEx when I ask for them to ship stuff back. So I don't know how this happened. But it's coming FedEx. So hopefully I won't have any issues. We'll see. The rant topic here. Well, this so that's what's coming up on the channel. We'll go back through that. Yeah, my post office is good. I have not had issues with them. And the other thing is, the office, I go by going back and forth to work. So if I miss the mailman, I can just go get it. It's no big deal. FedEx is not in town. I have to drive. Like, if I miss the guy, it's a pain in the ass. So, yeah. Thanks, Gordon. This is a nice sweatshirt. It's because it's cold here. It was not. It's decided it's going to be winter, and just. All right. So before we go into anything else, it's rant time. I don't even know what to say. I just could really use something positive. I really could. It's been a rough year, and less than a month ago, I finished my basement project into the fact that I got all the sheetrock done, got it painted, got the flooring in, everything. And I've lived in this house for 15 years, and I've had a little bit of water in the basement from a couple of specific spots. One spot in particular that I fixed, and then I've had to fix again because it continued to move, that kind of stuff. But I have never had water coming from what is going to be like the storage room where I was going to do the last room I just finished. Never had any water in there, in the floor, in the walls, nothing. Well, when we were doing it, when we got behind the paneling and stuff, we seen there was a crack in that wall. We went on and tried to fix it. Less than a month, 15 years, no water. Less than a month, I went down there a while ago, and there's water coming out from under that brand new floor, leaking toward the drain in the laundry room. And it also appears to be wet in there behind the wall. And all of the project I literally just finished is going to have to be ripped the blank out, and I'm going to have to start over, and it fucking sucks. And I don't want to hear anything like that, Gordon. Go away if you're going to be that. I can't deal with that tonight. Don't do that. I literally had patched everywhere it had come from. It had rained. There'd been no leak. Like, the project's taken me like 5 years to get done in the freaking basement. Like, I've had plenty of time to like see if there was going to be any water, any issues, patch stuff. Nothing leaked. Everything was fine. Of course, we've been in a drought, which means shit has probably moved. It hasn't even rained hard. So it wasn't even like a big rain. Well, not yet. But unless I fix it, yes, that's going to be. It literally like this is the first time it's water's come from there. So no, there's no mold right now, but I'm gonna have to like rip shit out and fix it. And fuck. It's just like how 15 years, nothing from that part of the basement. Nothing. Never a drop. And I finish it in the first rain. It fucking leaks from out from under that floor. It's I'm struggling. And it's if it was just that, it'd be fine. But this year, just everything that has, and I'm sorry, my folks are texting me back. Okay, so there's my little rant. There's my I mean, fuck. All right, we're gonna move on to something else. We're gonna talk about other stuff. Well, we picked up this thing, nothing. Thankfully, nothing. We've not pulled the trigger on anything because I just like literally. There's a book, one of my Grail books. That it's a Golden Age book that almost never comes up. You don't see it very often. There's a really nice copy on eBay right now. I was like, oh, I might splurge and do that for myself for Christmas. See what it's an auction, so I don't know where it's going to go. It may go way beyond where I want it to be. And yeah, no, I can't even contemplate that because I don't know how much money I'm going to have to sink into the basement now that I thought was done. Literally, I saw that book today. Drink up me hearties. All right, what else? So yeah, we picked up nothing, and we may be picking up nothing for a very long time. Again. Fuck. I haven't really been because of other life reasons. As you guys know, the dog he's still here. He's still doing okay, but we're very close to the end. And fuck. I may have to cut this short. I am struggling. Oh shit. Hey, Carlos Collects Comics. Welcome, sir. Sorry you're catching me on a frustrated evening. Frustrated evening at the end of a very frustrating year. Yeah. Hey, Kenneth Bird, what's going on? 609, nice. That's a good book. That is a good book. So here's my request to you guys as we're going through this. We're going to skip to because I didn't watch anything. I didn't read anything. We're going to skip to so whatever you guys want to talk about. So give me some subjects. Let's take my mind off of life sucking and let's talk about some fun stuff for an hour, and I'll try to pull my shit together. So why we do it. So he's a Labrador that is a month, just over a month from turning 14 years old. So there's nothing really wrong with him other than he's really old. I mean, he's a 100-pound lab that is still super smart, alert, still hears pretty good, still sees okay. I mean, he's starting to get cataracts, but he still sees pretty well. He just mobility is getting tough, and I'll be honest, like back in the summer, I didn't expect him to still be here. But he is, and I don't necessarily think we're not down to days yet. I mean, but it's soon. So that's just life. I'm glad to hear you're coming out of it, man, and that things are better for you. And things could, I'm getting myself all worked up, and because literally I went down there like an hour ago and discovered the basement issue. So I'm not really coping very well at the moment. So again, let's move on to some other stuff. Let's not talk about the dog, because as much as I love him, he's a wonderful dog. And he might do anything for Halloween. I did nothing this time because of the dog. I need to help him get around a little bit. He's still big enough that my folks aren't really able to help him get around very well. So I can't really leave him with them or with anybody else at the moment. So I didn't go to my sister's for a Halloween party. So I didn't do anything. I have no costume. I have nothing. Marvel's in 2 weeks. I'm actually looking forward to this. I know it's supposed to be tracking to be poor, and I know there's a lot of people that just like to bitch and moan about Brie Larson because they don't like her politics. I don't think it's because they don't like her acting, but whatever. I am, as you can see by the thumbnail, which is why earlier today I chose this thumbnail, along with the fact that I'm a big Carol Danvers fan. I'm a big Captain Marvel fan. I chose the thumbnail tonight because A, her first appearance is in the books that's coming back from CGC this week, and B, the movie's coming. So yeah. Bit to it. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it looks like it could be a lot of fun. I do think we've gotten to the point with the MCU movies where like people stop just having fun with them. Like the expectations have gotten kind of stupid, in my opinion. So I'm just hoping it's fun. It's a good time. I need a good time. I need some fun. So I am looking forward to it. Gordon talking about D&D tomorrow night. God, I haven't prepped anything for that. I mean, they're in the middle of something, so someone's already pre-prepped, so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, it should be interesting to see if they make it through tomorrow night. Very nice, very nice. 238. 238. Is that Hobgoblin? Is that right? 238? Am I forgetting? It's Hobgoblin, right? I think that's right. My numbers are not in my brain at the moment, not working the best. But congratulations. I'm glad you got one. So yeah. We'll see. I am not gonna lie. So CGC books are coming back. I normally wait and do a blind unboxing. Maybe this is the bad karma. I did not wait this time for these Silver Age books. I know what my grades are, but I'm not going to tell you guys. So you'll have to tune in Monday or Tuesday night when we do that. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't look. I looked this time because I was curious about a couple of them. So, but yeah, I am looking forward to the Marvels movie. I think it has a chance to be good. I think maybe not great, but I think it has a chance to be good. I did have some fun news today. Yeah, Hobgoblin. Okay. It is. I just was like, trying to think what's in that part of the 200s. And I was struggling to think of what was in that part of the 200s. I did have some fun news today. So I had tried. So I'm a One Piece fan. You guys know this. Have been for a long time. You can see my One Piece ladies up top. You can see all those books on top of the bookshelf for One Piece volumes. I was going to start my reread. Haven't really done it. I've been trying to suck this guy. Says he's going to read it, but I don't think he's read a page yet after the live action. So after the live action, so I've been trying to get my sister to read it forever. I even bought her the first 3 volumes in a 1-volume thing, like the little Omni thing, a long time ago. She never touched it. She was not interested. She didn't pirate, and I think she read like 1 chapter. She was like, no, I don't even know if she read a chapter. But they watched with my nephew. They watched One Piece. My 10-year-old nephew watched One Piece, the live action, and all of them loved it. They all enjoyed the heck out of it. Even Mary, and yeah, so they were all into it, and yeah, so Ada now has started watching the anime on Netflix. So he's like 44 episodes in, and he was like, he was talking to me about One Piece today. So I was like, join us, one of us. So I got another, so I was excited to be able to share that with my nephew. We talked a little bit about it. So yeah, I'm pumped because he was like, yeah, I just finished Arlong Park. So I was like, yes. So, and he was like, yeah, I can watch. There's like 400 episodes on Netflix. And then when I told him there's like over 1,000 episodes of the show, he was like, he's like, I gotta be able to see them all. I was like, well, we'll figure that out when he gets there. But yeah. That's a good question. That's a very good question. At some point, like the studios haven't even come to the table recently. Like at some point, they gotta like pull their crap together. They're trying to starve them out, like, but they're not. The actors would be dumb to accept the offers from the studios. This whole we can scan you once and use your likeness forever thing that the studios are trying to push with AI is like it just cut actors out completely. It's just like no, they can't accept that stuff. They're fighting for real things. Like if we're gonna have movies and TV, like yeah, because we don't want AI generated content, folks. You don't, because AI generated content is never going to push boundaries, never going to be new, not truly new. It can only regenerate what it's given, and like I'm getting text messages from my sorry. My dad is texting me about my floor and my basement, so trying to figure out a plan for what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to rip the whole shit out. That's what we're going to do. Starting with Brando and Superman. I mean, yeah, they've been pushing the boundary of doing that kind of stuff for a while now, but AI in the last 2 years has just taken some huge leaps, and yeah, it's kind of scary where it's going. It really is, because we don't want just AI generated content. We don't, because it's never going to be. It's just all going to be mediocre, because it can only be the average of what it's given. Right? I mean, it's pulling together from all its sources. It's going to be the average of what it's given, and so we'll see. we'll see what happens, but hopefully they get something worked out soon. But yeah, it's been dragging. It's gonna put theaters and it's gonna put a lot of things. They're gonna start hurting if we don't start getting some content. So, yeah. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I don't. What I know is I'm a very frustrated human at the moment. I got a sleeping dog over here still, so that's nice. Oh, I said it. I said dog. He raised his head. Did you get start wearing? No, he laid back down. That's basically what he does at this stage. Is he sleeps a lot. What else? What else do we want to talk about? Anything interesting going on with any of you guys? Yeah, because I don't know that I have much. What did we not touch on? What are we reading? I haven't really read anything this week. What are we watching? I still haven't started Loki. I need to start Loki. I want to start Loki. I just haven't started Loki. Did you not hear me say I needed some nice things to happen? And really, you should be now rooting for me. You should be rooting for me. You're rooting for my Tigers. I don't think you're going to beat us by 50. I think you'll probably beat us, but I don't think you're going to beat us by 50 because I think we're going to score some. And I think you're going to score, but you're not going to score easily. Our defense is pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good, and we put pressure pretty easily. We get a lot of pressure. We have like first round corner. We have some guys on defense. We have some guys on offense. I think we're going to give you. I think it's going to be a fourth quarter game. I think you're going to pull away in the fourth quarter probably, but I think it's a fourth quarter game. If you guys don't know, my 7-1 Missouri Tigers, which were almost never this good, are going to Georgia to play Unruly's two-time defending national champ, #1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs next week. So he and I I've been giving him a hard time on Instagram, and he's been giving it back to me because that's part of the fun. Like 2 characters ago, not Nimrod, but Ordo used the resurrection, brought somebody back to life that I killed off that wasn't even part of the party. So they know how to bring people back. And they are not fighting Tiamat or Dagon this week. Keyword is this week. Because they're slow and they're not going to get there. So, I mean, they're not fighting them at all. But we are wrapping. We will be wrapping Ghost of Saltmarsh hopefully pretty soon. And then we'll be moving maybe to White Whale's channel or something next year. We'll see. We'll see if we keep it going. I think we're going to, but hope we do. I don't know. I don't know what I need something. Give me some feedback here, fellas. I need something. I don't know if we're careful or we're just slow. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at all the freaking books that don't even have like shelf space up there. And behind me, it's like books. And I did order some more books from In-Stock Trades a week or so ago. So John will be happy if he's still in the chat. He probably is not. I think he bailed. But next round of Black Hammer is in that In-Stock Trades order. What else is in there? eBay Genies is in there. I only ended up getting 4 books. I don't remember what the other 2 are. I think, yeah, Alec he DM'd our first campaign. Well, technically our first 2 campaigns. The first one didn't last very long. We died. But that was the one we did offline. And then he DM'd our Curse of Strahd campaign where we played the Curse of Strahd book. he DM'd that, and then Big Will did his own thing, like completely his own thing for a year, and that was fun. And then I've done this Ghost of Summer thing that's now going on 2 years. It'll be 2 years in January, and I'm ready for a break. And Alec's gonna take over, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what the campaign is yet, but Alec is gonna do it. So very nice. I've never read any of the Lone Wolf and Cub. I say very nice, and I've never read it. I've heard great things about it, but I have never read it. I need to like. One thing I haven't read much of it all lately is like obviously you guys know I'm a big One Piece fan, and I've read a lot of manga, but I haven't read anything new. Like I've never tried My Hero Academia. I've never read. There's a couple of like Demon Slayer, and there's a couple other ones that are not new, but more recent over the last 4 or 5 years that I haven't read. So as well as some of the older ones. So yeah, I haven't been reading a lot of anything. I'll be honest lately. My reading is really like slowed down here lately. Can't really explain why. I need to read some more stuff. Percy's ready for a break. Yeah, he's sleeping. He's hard at it over there. Very hard at it. Yeah, he needs a break from his nap. He needs a break from his nap because he'll go to bed. That's what that amounts to. He's got to go outside one more time before we go to bed. But I need Akira. I've never read Akira. I've seen Akira. Right? It's a movie. That's the one that's a book, but it's also a movie, right? I've seen the movie but I've never read the manga adaptation or the comic adaptation. I know it's like an American comic too, but I assume it was a Japanese comic first. So yeah, I never read it. I've seen it a long time ago. Gosh dang, it's a long time ago when I seen that. I want to say I was in college. When did that come out? When did Akira the movie come out? I am very curious. Oh, 1988, yeah. So I saw that so it was like a decade plus old when I saw it, and it's probably been 20 years since I've seen it. So yeah. So it was older than I thought. I was thinking it was like 98, not 88, but yeah. So it's been a long time. But yeah, the manga. Yeah. So that one's not one I read. Like I haven't read too many older ones. I've read a few. Like some of the original DBZ and Dragon Ball stuff I've read. I've read like Rurouni Kenshin, stuff from that kind of era. So like late 90s to early 2000s. I'm trying to remember when Rurouni came out, but and then through about early 20 teens, and then I kind of stopped reading a lot of it, and then I haven't, other than One Piece, I really haven't read much in the last 6-7 years from that kind of stuff. Yes, Gordon, you've said you like Quantum Leap. I'm glad you like the show. I remember the show from the original show from when I was a kid, but I haven't really had a desire to leap into the new one. But I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're saying it's good. I just don't watch enough TV anymore. I just really don't. There's so many shows that I just don't watch. I can't even get myself to watch Loki. And that's only going to be like 6-8 episodes. And I'm like, I'll get there eventually. Probably. Maybe. Meanwhile, my nephew in like a couple of weeks has watched 44 episodes of One Piece. And I'm like, I remember thinking that I loved it when I was a kid, but I don't remember. I couldn't tell you one detail about the show beyond the concept. Like one episode, it didn't leave a lasting like memory beyond. Yeah, he was like jumping. He was trying to find his way home and he couldn't. And he had the guy. And then did it end without an ending? Like we never got an ending. That like we don't know if he ever made it. Isn't that right? The original show, if he ever made it home. Um, so, but one of the best final episodes ever. So maybe he did make it. I don't remember the final episode. Now I'm curious because I was thinking they didn't. I was thinking it didn't get a final episode; that it just got canceled. Now you're like making me doubt myself. Now you're making me doubt myself. I'm googling it. Yeah, it didn't have a final ending, right? 5 seasons. But he never makes it home, right? Oh, so it did serve as a series. So they did have a series finale or season finale or series finale. And it did. So they added title cards at the end. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, I'm just reading the little Wikipedia page, and like they didn't know. They were told you should write an episode. The writers were told write an episode that can serve as a season finale or a series finale. So they did like try to wrap up a bunch of stuff, but they left enough that they could keep going if they got a season 6. And when they didn't, they added 2 little title cards at the end to basically say he never made it. No, it's like, what the heck? Yeah, he didn't. So there you go. I didn't remember any of that. I did not remember any of that. Spoilers for the original Quantum Leap 20 plus years later, 30 years later now. So interesting that they chose to leave it where Sam didn't find his way home. What's his name, right? Total ripoff. Yeah, the title card sucks. So wonder where that's at. Where can you stream that at, Unruly? Do you know? Hulu, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look and see where Quantum Leap is stored. But yeah. All right. Anything else? Oh goodness. Yawning. Freaking crazy. Just very Peacock. Okay, I don't have Peacock. That's one I have not paid for. It's too many of them. I don't pay for all of them. And so, yeah, I don't pay for Peacock. I don't pay for Paramount. I don't pay for, I don't know, a bunch of them. Right now, I have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and HBO. And Apple. I could probably drop Apple. So those are the 5 streaming things I have. Well, technically, I have the Disney bundle. So I have Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney. So, yeah. It has the DVDs. There you go. Peacock makes sense. It was an NBC show. So, yeah, that makes total sense. All right. Anything else? Nothing? So, yeah, should be D&D tomorrow night. Cash or trash probably at some point. Probably. There you go. Apple went up too. They all went up. Yeah, I may have to come back again. And then so yeah, D&D, Cash or Trash, CGC unboxing coming soon, Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully I catch the FedEx guy. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I catch him. I have to sit on the porch all day. I'd be like, I am right here. Don't you dare try to run off without me. And yeah, maybe Deadly Class this week. So that's what I got coming up. The goal of moving this to the basement appears to be dead for the time being. Now, mind you, for anybody that was worried, the room where I have the leak is not where I was going to have the books and all of this stuff set up, although it's like right next to it. But and B, like I was going to have, because of potential water, because you just never know, comics were not going to be sitting on the floor, but it's still like, dog it. It's frustrating. The Monarch thing? Yeah. It's true. And really, like, so to this point, nothing has come up through the floor that I put down. I put down a laminate, like, plank. There was one little spot where I could see a little bit of water, like, in the crevice between the plank, but nothing has come up through the floor. It's all, so I reached through, that wall has a panel in it that I can take out because it's where the water line comes into the house and the shutoff is. So, and it wasn't leaking through the water line and stuff, so no worries there. But I could reach back in there and feel the moisture where it was coming in from where that crack was before, that I thought that I tried to seal and apparently didn't. And then it's coming from under the floor into the laundry room, which has to be coming up from underneath that old laminate. Like there was an old laminate sheet just glued to the concrete floor that I did not cut and try to peel up because it's a pain in the ass, and it had never leaked. But my guess is there's a crack in the floor underneath there, because there was a crack in the floor in the other room that I had sealed. Hadn't leaked water, but I'd sealed it anyway. And my guess is there's got to be, that crack continues, I know, underneath that laminate. And so that's got to be where part of it's coming from. I mean, it's a 50-year-old house and with a basement, and we've been in a drought, but it's just like literally I've had everything ripped up and open where I could see it for a couple years now because I've been delayed on fixing the basement, and it had been wet during a good portion of that. Nothing. And then I finally get the funds and get it done and finish it, and then water. How the blink? Less than a month. First real rain. 15 years, no water. Put a new floor down there. Put new sheetrock up. New insulation behind that sheetrock. Water. Murphy's Murphy's kicking my ass is what it amounts to. Murphy is kicking my ass at the moment. I don't like you very much, Murphy. You're a jerk. This is what I have to say. Murphy is a jerk. He can stick his law where the sun don't shine. That's what I have to say about Murphy. I mean, I need something to go right now. I really just do. I need a not everything can go wrong, will go wrong. I need something to go right. Yeah. Hell with Murphy. Blake Murphy. Blank him. I need a Gerald's law. Everything's gonna work out. I don't know why it's Gerald, but that's the law I need right now. Good things that happen to people who try to do good things and do the right thing. That's the law I need. I need 2023 to be in the rearview mirror. God, this year has sucked. It's just, and it could always be worse. So I need to not bitch too much because, but had to put a roof on the house unexpectedly. Lost the cat. Jacked up my foot that I'm going to have surgery on at some point, but I can't do it yet because I need to be mobile to help the dog, who I'm probably going to lose this year. I lost out on a promotion that I feel like I deserved. I got passed over and at work, and finally finished the basement, only for now to leak water. And it's just been a series, and that's not even the whole list. It's just been a series of fucking bullshit. And 2023 can kiss my ass. Luckily the dog is still here. But that could, at this stage, that could change next week. I don't think it's going to, but that could be changed by next week. It's just, fuck. I'm struggling. I am. Hey, Blue Collar Dan. You are correct. You are correct, sir. So I guess I can't complain too much. But, and you guys got me right at the right timing because, yeah, this just happened like an hour ago that I discovered this latest thing, and it's just, I haven't processed. Yeah, like less than an hour before, because the dog and I came in a little after 7, and I went down there. So yeah, so I'm still processing. But you are correct. Every day your feet hit the ground is another day for good things to happen. And I could just use a few of the good things to happen. I could just do that right now. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll keep moving. We'll find a way. So I think I'm going to cut you guys just a little bit short tonight. Unless you have something drastic you really want to talk about, get my opinion on. I'll give you 30 seconds or a minute. But yeah, otherwise I'm going to get out of here and take the puppy dog out for his last trip outside. And then I might go to bed and actually read tonight. Just because I can't really do anything in the basement at the moment. Because I'm not going to tackle starting to tear shit out until I have a plan, and I don't have a plan yet. So, see, like I said, I don't have it. Others have it Not necessarily worse, but I'm not the only one that's struggling with stuff. But I'm struggling with that stuff tonight. I am sorry that all of that happened to you, TJ, my friend. Um, hang in there. We'll both hang in there. We'll figure it out. It's just life. Yeah, life is in a punch. 2023 has been a punch to the groin, and it can stop it. It can stop it. Oh, geez. Bob, I need good news. Give me good news. Next week will be better. Yeah, let's hope next week will be better. I don't want negative news. I liked Friends when I was like, it doesn't hold up that well, but I love Friends, and Chandler was my favorite character on that show. And dang it, he was in one of my favorite like underrated movies that nobody's ever seen or talks about. That I really enjoyed. Summer one did it. Three to Tango. I love that movie with him and Nev Campbell, and yeah, that sucks. I wonder what happened to him. But anyway, Taylor Swift is a Kansas City man. Yes, she is. And my Chiefs play tomorrow, and hopefully they continue to bring me joy, which they have for the last 2 years. So I cannot complain about them, and let's hope we get to 17 in a row against the Broncos. That would be nice. That would be a nice fix to my Sunday. Make my Sunday a little better than my Saturday. So, all right. Yeah. No, that's dark. That's dark, really. But yes, we're still here. Like I said, I still, for the most part, have my health. Gonna have to have both feet worked on at some point, but those are things that can be worked on and can be fixed. So yeah, we're still here. We're not. Things can always be worse. We don't have it that bad. We're processing tonight, and it's just been a very frustrating year, and we'll get it figured out. We always do, but I would just like something. I just need one thing. I just need a couple things to go right in a row. Like a couple of nice things to happen in a row. That's all I'm asking for. It's probably too much, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll start tomorrow with a Chiefs win, and Monday my CGC box will arrive without any issues to the box or to the slabs that I need to have to address. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out to me, listen to me whine a little bit about life being unfair when it's really not that bad, but it's just frustrating sometimes. And yeah, well, catch you guys next time. Later, everybody.